Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hereby call this meeting of the Monongalia County Commission to order. It is Monday, December 23rd, 2024, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let the record reflect that all three commissioners are present. First item on the agenda is consent and approval with our County Administrator, Renata McClure. Good morning, Renata.
Good morning. You have no exonerations to approve. You have minutes for December 18th, 2024. Vouchers, General County Fund, $73,923.55, 911, $6,207.67, Chestnut Ridge Park, $2,202.68, Camp Muffley, $60, Assessor's Valuation, $2,500, ARPA, $10,792.12, Purchasing Card, General County, $21,555, 26, Magistrate Court, $17.74, Chestnut Ridge Park, $76.48, Camp Muffley, $152.96, Mason-Dixon Park, $76.48, Mon County Center, $139.19, for a voucher total of $117,704.13. You have no budget revisions. Position vacancies for boards and authorities are listed on the county website, and fiduciary orders for December 23rd, 2024.
Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda items as presented?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next item on the agenda is introduction to employees' personnel changes. There are none. Okay. Comments from the public. We'll now open the comments for the public session of the meeting. Anybody wishing to be heard? Doesn't appear we have any. We'll go ahead and close comments for the public. Grants? None. Okay. Correspondence?
None?
None. Okay.
It's the holidays.
Unfinished business? None. All right.
Okay, fine.
New business. Consideration of award in response to RFP 2024 MCC-005 expansion of broadband in Monongalia County. We have two agreements in front of us, and if I get a motion to go ahead and approve the two agreements, then we can explain.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. As you're aware, we did the most recent broadband RFP to try to obligate the rest of the remaining dollars that we have to broadband projects. We had approximately about 1.25, but after moving some other dollars around and finding some dollars, ARPA dollars that weren't going to be expended, we came up with about $1.7 million. So we had three responses to the RFP. This response, and we're still to make other awards. We have an award that's coming up next Monday, so I can't really talk about a lot of things in general, but this particular proposal, we went back and forth between the ISPs and asked for additional information. Three of them, of the three that proposed, two of them proposed multiple project areas. So we went back and asked them to break out the multiple project areas so we could possibly award part of their proposals. And this particular award, that the two awards that we have in front of us were part of the Comcast proposal. Comcast had proposed 4 different project areas. So we had 4 mini projects. There was a project in the Stewart's Run area, the River Road area, Barber Road area, and Gandalf, which is out Cheat Lake. After looking at those proposals, the Barber Road one was eliminated because it was proposed by another entity, one of the other awards that we're going to do. So we left that off, and these 3 Comcast proposals amount to total project cost of $1.6 million. The ISPs are contributing about 34% of that, so Comcast is contributing about 34% of that, and we're contributing 66%. So the total award is $1,119,970. The three awards project areas that we are approving is Stewart's Run area. That project cost is $441,035. The Comcast is contributing $215,435, so 49% of that project cost. And the ask from the county is $225,600, or 51%. And then the other part is the Gandalf project, which is total project cost, and that's out in the Cheat Lake area. Total project cost is $1,046,343. Comcast is contributing $327,350, or 31.25%, and they're asking the county for $718,993. So that's about 68%. So we have these separated in two separate agreements. So the one agreement is the Stewart's Run and the Gandalf, and the total on that agreement is the contribution from the county is $944,593. We have them separated is because that is an ARPA project that will be funded with ARPA dollars. The river project, we separated as a smaller project, and we are funding that with general account dollars. So that agreement is different because it's not being funded by ARPA. And that agreement is, the county contribution is $175,377. So that's the two agreements that are in front of us. Those are the two agreements that is being proposed for approval. And with these I say three projects, but it's two contracts. With these three projects and the one that will be announced next week, we will essentially have covered or at least touched every area of the county. And again, we can't cover it all. The way the grant process has evolved, it's kind of nudged municipalities and counties out of the way as far as being grant recipients. But we will obligate these remaining ARPA dollars, and we'll at least start infrastructure in these areas, and would have touched each area of the county.
The Gandalf is Snake Hill
Yes.
area.
Yes.
Most people aren't familiar with the Gandalf, so I just point that out. But,
Yep.
which is a sorely needed area that I've been called on many, many times.
And I want to specifically thank Sean Sikora, because when we started this project several years ago, it was a concept. We had no idea really where we were going or what we were going to do. And in a matter of year plus, we now have started one major project, and we're doing several more projects, and we said what we were going to do with the funds, and that was, I really want to give President Sikora accolades, because he was the one who's been directing this and having the meetings, and we're way ahead of the rest of the state in this area.
And I'll echo that. I can't even comprehend the number of hours Sean has individually put in meetings, and driving all over the county to look at these areas. It's really above and beyond, and the citizens of Mon County are lucky to have him, and we appreciate all your work on this, Sean.
And I want to clarify too, this is not like when you build a building where you have land, you just get, you have the materials and just build it up. There were no ISOs, there were no lines out there was nothing. And you were starting from scratch to build something and then bring everyone together. And that's what people do not understand. It's great to have all this money, but you actually have to have the partners to put it together.
And a lot of these areas are building on existing infrastructure in the area, but expanding out to cover some of these areas. And had it not been for, all these areas were proposed under BEAD, but it have not been for this opportunity, it's unlikely a lot of these areas would have been covered. And again, we did do the drive-throughs, all these areas, and it runs a gamut from, some of the most, I didn't realize some of these areas even existed in the county, and this close to central Mon County, in some of these instances where some of these areas were just very lacking in communication. So hopefully this will start the pendulum swinging to improve that. So we have a first and a second. Renee, was there any questions, or did I miss anything?
No.
Okay, so we have a first and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. And I do want to meet a note, individuals from, we had planned this and based, we thought we might be ready for the 18th. And individuals from Comcast were prepared to be here on the 18th, but the contracts didn't get done. So they weren't here, and they asked if they can come at a later time. They had another grant opportunity that they wanted to award and then talk about this project at a later time, and I certainly extended that. But I did get a statement that was just emailed me right at the beginning of the meeting. It says, please find below Comcast statement that we are sending local media who may be attending and or covering today's meeting. Comcast is pleased to partner with Monongalia County to connect more unserved residents and businesses to our Xfinity and Comcast business services. Said Ricky Frazier Jr., Senior Vice President of Comcast Keystone Region. Our state-of-the-art network helps people stay connected to the moments that matter most, and our commitment to the communities we serve goes beyond building the best network. We also work to advance digital equity through the essential Internet Essentials, our low-cost internet service for low-income families, and Project UP, our $1 billion commitment to building a future of unlimited possibilities. We look forward to partnering with local nonprofits like the Morgantown Area Partnership and the West Virginia Women Work to further these efforts, and that was in regards to those other grant opportunities. That's it. Okay. Do we have any other agenda items?
No, sir.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, reports from elected officials and/or department supervisors. Okay, seeing none. Reports from county commissioners. Jeff?
Just not much today. Just wish everyone a happy and safe holiday season. That's it. And good luck to our, it can be a stressful time, I know, for our law enforcement officers because people have a tendency to have problems over the holidays. So good luck to all Morgantown City and University Police on, I'm sure, the many disturbances they'll be responding to. So be safe out there.
Tom?
Yes, a couple of weeks ago, I had said I wasn't able to say anything until an announcement was made in front of City Council. Brad Riffle, Public Relations, made a presentation. It's called Pathways to Help, and it came out of the Downtown Drug and Safety Initiative. And Aaron Newmeyer, who's been running the program, bringing everyone together. But this is an interactive program that now will be on the website in the city of Morgantown that has about all the questions that we have been asking about. If you need food, you need housing, it's just a one-stop shop area where you can go right online and be able to bring it up. And all I would ask is once it's up next year in January, if we could just have a link put on our county and link it right to there. But it's something that we've all been looking for, and I really want to thank Aaron, I want to thank Brad and the individuals who put this all together. And just wishing everyone else a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah.
Okay. Since our last meeting, last Friday, we had staff reports, and then I had multiple broadband calls trying to finalize these contracts. Today's a short meeting. We have one work session, and obviously the rest tomorrow and Wednesday are holidays. And our next and final meeting will be next Monday. But I do wish everybody a happy or a Merry Christmas and all the best with family and friends. So, I'll go ahead and entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye.
Okay.